Hi guys, welcome back to another introduction of one of the dog pack. Now this is the last of my dog pack that you've to meet, and this is Mr. Badger. Now Badger, here he is, will be very familiar to a lot of you guys from CDC Scarborough who were with us in the very early days, because Mr. Badger used to come to work with me. And he had a fabulous time. He absolutely loved it. He used to climb all over James's knee and play ball all day with Verity and go home absolutely exhausted. But when things got busy, unfortunately for Mr. B here, he had to stay at home, much to his deep disgust. But Badger, don't go to sleep. Come on, look photogenic. There we are. That's better. You sit there where everybody can see you. Yes, you. We're talking about you. We are. Yep. Definitely. So, as I say, Badger is a Sprocker Spaniel, which means that he is a cross between a Springer and a Cocker Spaniel. His mum was a Springer and his dad was a Cocker Spaniel, and he is 6 years old. So, about middle-aged for a Spaniel, about middle-aged. He doesn't know he's 6 years old. He thinks he's still a puppy. And in fact, we have actually owned Badger since he was a tiny puppy. He was bred by a friend of mine. We went to see him when he was only a few weeks old with all his brothers and sisters. And we brought him home when he was 8 weeks old. Now, technically, Mr. Badger here belongs to Kirsty, but he's a wonderful family dog. And he's very happy, very bouncy. What are his favourite things? Tennis balls, without a doubt. Tennis balls. Show this dog a tennis ball and he will do anything. Verity will tell you all about that, because she used to spend hours and hours and hours throwing a tennis ball up and down the room at work while Badger dashed up and down bringing it back to her for her to throw it again. What's the other thing he likes best in the whole wide world? Chasing rabbits. Loves it. Can't think of anything he would rather be doing than bombing around the field chasing rabbits, which basically is, I suppose, following his nature, because Spaniels, of course, are gun dogs and they're bred to work out in the field with people on shoots. They flush the pheasants out of the undergrowth, and they retrieve game on occasion as well. But they also have other jobs. And Spaniels here make incredibly good sniffer dogs. So they can go and work for the police, they can go and work in airports, they detect drugs, they can detect medical conditions. They have really, really good noses. He's literally going to sleep. Look at him. Keeping him up. We are. So, in fact, one of Badger's brothers is actually with the Scottish police, and he is a drug detection dog. With the Scottish police force. So there you go. They are multi-talented, are these guys. But Badger doesn't have any of that to do. Badger is basically just a wonderful pet. We've had him the longest of our dogs, but he isn't the oldest. George is a bit older, but obviously George was rescued, so he came in later. And Mr. Badger here, he's super. He's just a really, really nice dog to have around the place, and we absolutely love him to bits. So there you go. Spaniels come in lots and lots of different colours. His mum, who was a Springer Spaniel called Rosie, is black and white, but his dad is, I believe, called Roan. And I'll see if I can find a picture of them and stick it up for you so you can have a look and see what they look like. But like I say, yeah, Mr. Badger, the last one of our dog pack to have a chat about. Oh, I'll tell you what I did ought to mention as well. Can you see all this fluff? Look at it. Could you possibly stand up for a minute? Badger, Badger, sit up. There he is. Good boy. So, look at all this. Badger is the only one of our dogs who has a long coat. And he takes an awful lot of grooming. We have to keep at him all the time to make sure that this coat doesn't get matted. Yeah, okay, you can stop hissing now. You can. We have to make sure this coat doesn't all get matted up, because as you can see, look at him, he's like a Yeti. and I spend half my life sweeping up badger molt off the floor. Yeah, I do. Don't look at me like that. You're a scruffy dog. So there you go. That is the last of my dog pack for you to have an introduction to. I'm sure you'll have a catch up with them again very soon. They're all very well. They're all very happy. Enjoying the fact that I'm at home. If anybody's like lockdown, it's these guys, because they've got me at home with them 24 hours a day, which in a dog's world is the best possible thing that they could have and that they could ask for. So there you go. Mr. Badger, last of the introductions. So everybody, I'd love to see some pictures of your dogs. Get them stuck down in those comments. Send them into Ruth. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the CDC pets. Get some good pictures and get them sent in, because I would really, really love to see them. I love all animals. Okay, and in the meantime, everybody, stay safe and of course stay creative, and I'll see you all again really soon. Bye for now.